Today na the last day of February. When are the 28th day 2023. Well, if you na the 29th of February you be born, you see the fine line between the 28th and the 1st. That fine line we did it. Is it now you birthday dandy? I know I'm confused you. But the fine line we did it. Yeah? Now you birthday dandy. And for that, I want to say happy birthday. Yeah? Okay. Today, we have to talk about the PR system where the Supreme Court of Salon don't uphold and don't tell Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone say that instruction where the president give for saying that the PR system, the nod the way give say yes, when I use the PR system, ECSL. I explain to you how this election get for look like. I get for look like. For see the PR system, they only go towards members of parliament and local council. Mayors, chairpersons, PI system need to go for them. The local council, now the councillors them. The councillors. And then get them the PI system get for effect. You don't understand now, eh? Okay. But we can look deep into that one day. Let's see if we're able make sense of waiting ECSL want me you for know. Mohamed Conte, thank you for the stars. Today is the last day of February. When I count the stars them. The last day of February. The Marco put for February and the stars. Not reach day. So let's do what we able to do today. But before that, I want to remind we waiting ECSLC, Electoral Commission Sierra Leone. They want the public for no say voters registration cards. The voter registration card that na be you will register. Abdul Kaba, thank you for the stars. If you no see no register, do ya not go near day? You will register. Voter registration card go there available for make you go take them. For make you go pick them up. On the 17th of March, it go to the 26th of March. Again, voter registration card go available for make you go pick up from March 17 to March 26. Usa you go pick up? Now the same place Usa you register. Now there you go pick them up. Gandoba, thank you for the stars. Memzobi Safa, thank you for the stars. James Robert, thank you for the stars. Abdul Kaba, keep it raining. All, you know, say them be do phase 1, phase 2. That's so them be do not to so. They picking up now get phase 1 and phase 2. All the 3,630 registration centers them will be open, also people can go register, then cardia go dey available for pickup. Then cardia go dey available for pickup. Again, only go there if you know so you register. If you not be register, please not go there. No, the card not they appear jin, but they want to register self. Oh, left and day. Before I say now you no register, what you going to do? Eh? If you say go get card, they no. If you not register, forget it. You register, go pick up. The date were announced on the 17th to the 26th of March. Then go begin getting cardia from 7 in the morning to 5 evening time. Agnashulema Tubangua, thank you for the stars. 7 in the morning to 5 evening time. So you where they go work, well weekend day go pick up that 10 day. We go 5 o'clock in the awful. 7 in the morning where the first day. Well, we'll go see where they begin get the card. How much o'clock to waiting go be the na salon. But then go find them way through the 7 o'clock to go begin work fine. But in thing for geek card, then go what the time you go here? Or then just they look the card, they look the face so they look you, or you need for car with sleep. We gonna know what you get for go with. ECSL say they want me and you for forget any other date we be do here. Any side we here. If you be do here date for go pick up card, they say like forget about Andy. Forget about her. Then they tell you now when you for go say na 17th to 26th. If you still let out, if you still get question for ask, well, and get number then for let call. And get 075 000 821. Then get 099 244 514. If you don't get credit, 838. Now they cost you nothing. The only thing, they not tell we which network. If that 838 they work now, all them be don't launch them before. But you know, say salon and kill launch something on the ne, then kill and force. We don't need that. Only salon emergency number, then they kill and force. But anyway, 838. They cost you nothing. Eh? Okay. Anything we able go with for identify yourself when you go collect, go with her. So you know what I do just in case. Then be give you sleep, go with them. I say just in case. We dey come out to the PR system. A lot of people be they think say, oh, the PR system, well, how we go get for B? Members of parliament, councillors, mayors, well, ECSL, I don't take the time. They want make me you know see. The PR system na only for other them. The local councillors them. Local councillors. And members of parliament. The mayors and the chairpersons them for district council headquarter towns them, they no mix. Some man begin say, hey, what so? Why they not for mix? Why mayor they not for mix? Why they want and they exclude them, but they include councillors then and members of parliament? Oh. Okay. You know thing ever sweet? Because now, yeah? Hey, Papa God. Yesterday, I be ask say this PR system, how it benefits we the people. We the people. How it benefits we. You know, say, word them on this PR system. You know, say, you get constituency 221, word 332. Well, then word then they. You know, say, no, they again. Pan PR system. Because, okay, let's say, AAA, and they constituency 111, word 222. I want for contest as councillor. Because word 222 not again. I get for campaign at the entire Freetown. Yes. Who say I do? Who say not today at Tapo? Freetown begin from Usai Ogu Bridge. Go to Levuma, Bichianda. A Freetown Dandy. Judge Kamara, thank you for the stars. Now Freetown Dandy. So you as a councillor, you get for campaign at the entire Freetown. Because what you do, Freetown, not a Freetown no more. I just use Freetown as an example. What not they again? Because before, as a councillor, you're just confined. Usa you dey. Yes, me. Na fugobe bobo. Well, na fugobe at the campaign. Fugobe na word waiting. Okay. Well, I word dey na dey me the campaign na dey den sabi me. Mba. PI system not to so. Ah. Aleki bi say na don big waf na dey adi. Yeah? Aleka dey na don big waf. I go for come up and na big waf I want content for as councillor. I go for come up big waf. Eh? I go say who say I go call? Eh? Juba. I go campaign day. That's the PI system for you. Juba na I dey go day. I dey command me my bella. I then I call vote. All inside they then get councillor there if you don't know. Yes. I then I call vote a day. Now they me want contend for. Because waiting do word not day again. Word not day. So I forgo as far as all sign of Freetown for go campaign let them sabi me. Who say not tap? Who say they not sabi me? That's the PI system. Now one pot. In case you don't know. Eh? So for we at the Western Rural. Now they want to be councillor na mi area. Kushe? You don't total. Eh? You for begin campaign. Eh? You for begin campaign outside. You don't say I don't expensive now, eh? You don't see how some man go get. Then You remember the explanation why we get PR system? Remember? But at least now, it is what it is. Before you begin cry over spilled milk, please clean up the place. It don't be done, it don't be done, it don't be done. Yeah. So, I'm here for help you to understand what's in there ahead of you. You know, independent candidate? No worry. Yourself, you on the inside. So instead of it, this system is not correct. It's not correct. On a boycott self. Like, seriously? The best we they do na Sierra Network. Now for explain, make you understand what's in the PR system they're about, make you people understand, make the one that who want go for councillor, who want go for parliamentarian, make them understand, say, and so the game done they now. And so it done they. The one them where they go on the political party, well, then sometimes the party go help them. Now they independent candidates then. Now the independent candidates there. Now they get the crisscross because for the political party they own and the party now they go and propagate. Yeah, so then get that them people and vote this party, vote this party, vote this party. Well, independent candidates, you boss param. Because first, you don't get party we cover you. So can look how you go the crisscross. How you go do one? Explode triple Ataya. Explode triple do. Who don't work about. In case you are going to some corner, then you know how for go there. Can contact me. Who go work out you? We indie brother or indie sister. Yes. Because for the, like I said, for the one them where they go on the political party, well, then get umbrella, we cover them. Now you where they go as independent candidates. Now you get run around so. Because if you go no more, now you area, now they didn't sabi you. ECSLC, the valid votes. We use Freetown as an example now. The valid vote for Freetown, the entire Freetown, the valid vote, you forget 11.9%. Before they consider you. So, if now you area no more, like how Freetown small so. Like how Freetown small so. Now you area no more na they vote for you. You think she go pull 11.9%? Yeah, good share. So then the reason we make you go need for crisscross around if now the northern province you say you dey come waiting self for well you ready no more now. Also you for go as independent. Because what you do? Umbrella no cover you. Sister Alpha say, well, if you want to stand as councillor, now Western Rural, you must para. Waterloo, boom, take Godrich. Waterloo, boom, boom. Gloucester, Regent, Bathurst, up the hill, can look you. Yeah. Welcome to the PR system. For make you understand. For me, if you don't understand that now, not so after the election, when you say you not pull number, you won't come begin because hey, me all of my votes for me. Eh? All of my votes for me na me area. Paddy, I like you area vote for you. I like all of my votes for you. Eh? What do not do? What do not do? You for cover all side. All side you for cover. I not say the entire country. District wise. Yeah? I'm a Kenny there. The entire Bombali district you get for cover. Yeah. Ataya. Yeah. The independent. They don't know where. Oh, they tell them, they say, oh, this and that, and they say, oh, no, independence, and the independence, no, hey, independent, they're excluded. Whenever they talk, say independence, they're excluded, independent, no go there again. Mba, Independence Day. But I said the work independence get. Yeah? You see the work we get? Eh? Okay. Alright. You want to go to parliament? 11.9. You want to be councillor? 4.5. You better then try for the councillor them. Then they not give them what they give the parliamentarian them. The percentage. So councillor, if you able to cut some, if you able to cut some no more, half of no. Hey, work yeah. Work. The entire country. I go say entire country Tripoli. No, now by the district where then they okay, yes. By the district. Now you get for cover. Western area rural, the entire western area rural. For make you go able pull by 4.5. Parliamentarian, well, then the party go cover them. The 11.9, something, then go succeed. But now listen how Albert Massakoy from Electoral Commission Sierra Leone, how he explain them. Yeah? Let we all learn. I don't try small, but let we all learn, let we get an understanding. Again, for come the president is not correct. Supreme Court say nahi. He says alone tell we say nahi. Eh? You all can sit down back the talk say, oh, well, you not correct. No, nobody not get time for that. Understand them. Yeah, understand them so that's what they're gonna use. They get for use. So get the proper understanding. You go educate your people, make all of them understand. We go vote. Then let the results show itself. If next time we not get for use again, so be it. But this is not the time for coming. Hey, we gotta do this. Hey. Me, I will let you understand. In fact, the ECSL worker they can do so safe. How much then go need for pay me? Because I bet you don't get some kind of understanding right now. Eh? You don't get her, Just this few explanation. Sometimes you not be understand how the PI system get for work. When I help me call ECSL or charge them. When I help me. But let's start. Let's listen to Albert Massakoy.
Yes, the PR system when a proportional representation, it simply means when we vote how the Electoral Commission they translate then votes into seats.
So when we don't vote done, proportional representation, how they vote then they get for translate into seats. Eh? Okay. Where Musa? With all this sensitization, you say Navola not pay the $25 fee? Eh? Well, let them buy the ticket first. Eh? Okay. How ACSL go translate them into seats them? Na parliament too. And the local council for the councillors them. How they go do them? Yeah?
When citizens vote, then we translate them into seats for either Gona council as councillor or for become MP. We do
for Gona council as councillors or for become MP. Now then they translate, when they don't get a whole thing, now then they translate them into seats them into numbers. Okay? Now ECSL and work that one day.
Calculations for both MPs as well as councillor.
Will they do calculation for both waiting MPs and councillors? I tell you just to say the PI system, MP, members of parliament, and the local councillors them. Now then communities. Now so it be that ready. But what man get for the left in community now they go campaign now that man community. Ah well, find that. You get work. Eh? Okay? Albert, continue.
For MP, we get the threshold. For make every party or independent candidate to qualify, for make we consider you for a seat.
For make every party or independent candidate qualify, for make you consider, forget a seat. Eh? There is a threshold. What's in the threshold, sir?
According to the system, you forget the threshold of 11.9%.
11.9% if you want to go to parliament. 11.9%. That's the threshold. Eh? When I add all the valid votes not mix so. When I add all the legal valid votes and take you on, if you cross 11.9%, now day for day, go up. You're good. You don't get a seat. As waiting, parliamentarian, 11.9%. Okay?
For MP, then for local councillor, for make political party or independent candidate for qualify, you forget 4.5% as a threshold for the seat.
Local councillor, you forget 4.5% as a threshold. 4.5%, you're good. Oh, yeah, not big now. Eh? How much you go able to forget? 4.5. Aye. Local councillor. Now make if you able for crisscross round that side outside, not outside tap no more. Eh? If na western area urban, the entire western area urban, you for cover. If na western area rural, the entire western area rural, you for cover. Now for like 4.5%. For like go buffet them. Because all the valid votes, for example, western area rural, you for able to make 4.5% today. Well, if your area, it be saying 0.3% na your area, you need for go fend the 4.2% other side. You don't say get work as independent candidate, but independent candidate somehow. Because the political parties them, but then they all side. Now as political party, an independent candidate for let stand out so. That political party there, now them party, logo na NDD, then symbol. You know, now you first then they go see. You first they not sabi you. Gakum. He put some in party. So independent candidates na una One a face get for the day against the political party there. You don't see someone walk tight, eh? Because the political party they wouldn't go na area, even na campaign no more than they go campaign. Yes. So what they look right now for even the local councillors, I don't know, maybe than the presidential candidate and then get forget more work for do this campaigning. Yes. And then get forget more work. But we go get for Sia. We go get for Sia. Who that then get for the go and campaign? But let it go.
Of valid vote to cast.
That 11% the way you talk, where each candidate forgets, you really mean say that the total valid vote cast or not just the total population for that district?
No, we are not talking about the total population.
Listen, no. Then they talk about total population. Because man get the accent say, we say now the valid votes, or now the population within that area day. He say no. Not so dandy. Now the valid votes not upon population upon vote. Upon vote, not upon population.
We talk about the one that will go out for go vote. And even the one that will go out for go vote. Now the valid vote, meaning we know they even count invalid vote.
So void vote self-nomics. How void you don't know that I vote for? So I'm not going to continue. Because me I know it don't let them for like go register void party. Because void the guy forget 11.9 oh. Void guy forget 4.5. Eh? Yeah? I want to go register void party. Now me want to go register. Yes, let me say void, all the void then for come to me. I don't need for campaign. I need campaign nothing. I dey relax. They work them, where they want them, where they go, where they not do proper, they come to me. Meaning, the political party them, and then for go and teach them people them. Yes, ECSL self get a mandate for teaching people for understand, but the political party back, and then get for benefits, and then get for gain. They self get work for teaching people them for know how for vote. So then lapses then they wait them for they do even right now never don't start time, but then sometimes they say then they wait for specimen for comment. Then you forget the nation we will get. Now APC now ain't go make convention soon. We see void votes then they. We see void votes then they. But stakeholder them delegates then get void votes. So man say, oh, then by willful and who's by willful? Who don't go vote, void votes? Then not be there be a nobody. Eh? Then not be there be a nobody for say, oh, I watch you, where you go put her for? Now sabi they no sabi. Nobody they can't tell me say, na by willful and noir. By willful they go side. We suicide stakeholders them. Delegates them, then vote void vote. Please, una give me void vote party. Anyway, from today, na me get void vote party. Unceremoniously, I don't take the party. Yeah? Unceremoniously. So from today, me na the ambassador for that flight to not be gate, and me the flag bearer for void vote party. No, not a void vote. They call them void party. Yes. So the vote go count to we. Void party, yeah? Okay. Albert, continue.
We need count void votes. A valid vote simply means if now 5 candidates then the total vote of each of them candidates and they will put them together. That total valid vote, waiting all the candidates and then the valid vote. And out of that, if now for MP election, ordinary member of parliament, for make you qualify, you forget 11.9% as it.
Yeah. For make you qualify for being member of parliament, 11.9%. Now you forget. Okay?
Threshold of the valid vote of all the one that will contest for that particular election at district level. The same again for local council where the threshold now 4.5% as when at the threshold. And for make you qualify as a local councillor, now that locality, all the one that will contest in the election, now that locality, if you're able to get at least 4.5%, we will qualify you for make you get a seat.
Yeah. Councillor. 4.5%. Now you forget. Eh? Okay.
Independent candidates now. Let's say independent candidate gets 22 or over 20-something percent or when at 2 seats. So how am I going to allocate them?
Well, in the first place, you as independent, that's the reason why you name independent. You one will not get association of independent candidates.
Independent. You one. I like you say you get 99.9%. Eh? Yes, me na vote party. Na me get vote party. I like you get 99%. You feel say I must sit down one day. Hey, now one you get. One now you get. You know sell seat. Me say for get void party. I don't get for sell seats. For feel say just now well. I don't knock by the percentage them 11.9%. I don't get Amos. So because I get this one, I get like 3 seats. I mean one. Now 1 seat you get. Now 1 you get. Eh? Now 1 you get 2.
If you go and contest one, even if you are popular, you get 30%, 40%, 80% of the votes. Well and good for you, based on the popularity. You are only entitled to 1 seat.
1 seat now you're entitled to. I like you get 80%. Hey. Seat 1 you get. Sidom 1. Eh? Okay. I hope you don't understand, Dandy.
When you don't get 1 seat, we get what we call allocation of seats using the whole numbers. But in this case, because you're not an independent candidate, you are only entitled to 1 seat. The other one then will go into allocation based upon the remainder, meaning any other candidates we fall within whether a political party or independent candidates, we get that threshold, then you get the seat. But you as independent, the difference is if you're not a political party, if you get more percentage, we're entitled to you for get 1 seat or 2 seats, you get them.
You know, for independent candidates, them now 1. But political parties, them, they have their threshold. They meet the threshold, 2 seat threshold, and then get her, 4 seat threshold, then they get them. But you're not independent now 1. Eh? One thing. One popular person, it can knock almost 90%. Now one whole, let me say, district, in one, knock 90%. Now in one game, I go represent all side. At an independent candidate car allowed to say. Because what thing will left, the other one, and they're not going to meet the threshold of 11.9%. Say, triple is not possible. What that Andy? I like you go and share money, it's not possible. Okay. All right. Moi Moussa say Tripoli. Now we no more. But this analysis and then plan here, they will be able to explain them even before they approve the PI system. Honestly, it feel like disadvantage to other categories of candidates. Was the PI system approved by candidates, people? Now they approve them say yes, una give PI system? No. So they explain them before. Then can explain them after. Mori. Not so the people invalidate say yes. Oh yes, like Brexit. One for left them, one for left Europe, no mix. Now they see the reality now. It was too late. This one. Not to say one PI system. ECSL look at the timetable. And what then give the president konayai. The president back wink to them. Go ahead. Well, the one and they contest. Joseph Fitzgerald and contest. Go Supreme Court. Supreme Court uphold say the president get right. And they like today will explain to una now waiting. Waiting the PI system get for look like. So even if them be now the process I just give you so. How the explanation for be by that process day? What we have now is for us to understand this and get people who register for go vote. Or that they vote for now your business. Yes. Me no they tell person who that for vote for. No. But we get right for votes. Because tomorrow they no can make me not be vote safe. No. Okay. Skin of the act say Tripoli, it's possible for everything for change over when government change. What's in the one not possible na salon? A PI system would they talk about so? Okay. Let's continue.
But if you're not independent, you're only entitled to that one seat, then the vote where you don't get, where for make probably you get more if you're not in a political party, with the share using the highest remainder method.
Then they share what's in left using the highest remainder method. You go get for explain that one they fine. You go get for explain and fine. Okay. You go get for explain and fine. Listen and back. Highest remainder method. Where you don't take your own one. We go get for engage and let explain that side define. But listen and back no more.
If you're not in a political party, with the share using the highest remainder method.
Well, now you say when they put the votes, the political party there as per preference. When this die, the other one take over. From let's say if independent candidates die, when they take over is it?
Well, whenever there is a vacancy, as you don't mention, for political party.
Where man get asked that question, I want independent candidate that last stuff light. Not talk that word today. Why you go say independent candidate time for die? I hear. You know, say when political party person die, well, the next in line and the kind side. Independent candidates not get next in line. If him bank of, who that go kind side? Listen, Albert.
We get a list. We get a list of preference. But in the case of independent candidates, now you one, there is no association of independent candidates. You not join non-treat. Nobody, now you one grade. If there is a vacancy with independent candidates, nobody, then we will go back to the threshold mathematical formula. The next candidate whether na political party now or maybe na two independent candidates being contest for that particular election. The next candidate will get the threshold, the highest remainder, na in they get that seat.
Okay. So the next candidate, if the independent don't been gov, the next candidate will get the by the remainder the highest. Let's say the next one, this person will now be independent candidate, he get 30%. The next person will be DBN and get 20%. Yeah? So that person will get 20%. Where this in Gov, that person will get 20% and they come. Because then get something the other after them get 18%. Then they go take the 18% over the 20%. Then get the highest remainder of threshold on the threshold side. So now then go use. You understand, eh? Let's continue.
You talk say if you get independent candidate to map na free talk, if for campaign the one will free talk. So you can able to throw light on that day.
Now we not get constituency award.
You know yeah? The PI system not get constituency award. Independent candidate now na get work so. PI system not limit you to ward 222. Mba, in all day, constituency 110, in all day. Oh, na go na parliament, let me say, for parliamentarian, the African they go represent it on. Eh? When you go as local councillor, African. So now you must forget that 4.5%. They ask you for beaucoup, 4.5% no more. If na Bombali district, we ready? Eh? If na Kenema district, Bo district, you know that Falaba district, Kayene, you for crisscross all over independent. Parliamentarian forget 11.9%. Local councillor forget 4.5%. But if you say you area so big, you go give 4.5% as councillor, well, just chill na your area. But if you say that area, they not go give 4.5%. And at 0.1% you go get na area, well, you don't must para for go find the 4.4%. Other side then. Eh? Okay? Let's go.
Electoral system where the first past the post they used for MP election and also for local councillor election. That simply means the entire country will get 16 electoral districts.
You hear, eh? The district, like I explained to you just now. The district, independent. Now you get for cover.
Western area, urban, now an entire electoral district, meaning from Urugu Bridge by the east till to Levuma by after Juba. Now the entire western urban district, meaning if you want contest as independent candidate, let's assume before now you will just feel say independent candidate now can go to no constituency. No, now you have a broader constituency, meaning the entire district now one constituency.
You know again, the entire now one in the paper, you get work. I need to consider the political parties because they are all over the place. They are all over the place. Who are them? Will they talk for now? Now the independent them. That's why you see when the PR system will then be formulated, they may exclude independent candidates. But this one say no, will they bring them inside? They say, well, this is not going to get independent candidate. No, they get independent candidate. Independent candidate, and you work this. A fireman boy dey na Waterloo. If you say na dey one cover, well, look you the claim up regent back they go for vote. Who say you know that? Who say they not sabi you? It is said that independent you and go as. Well, now the work this. What you get forget. Eh? Alright. The political parties, they're not going to issue for this because they're all over the place. The one they will be right this PI system today. Let me get a reason why they say no, independent no mix because I work they will not put time for them. This is why I tell like say independent they do, but you know they do. I really want to see that independent candidate working for work magic as councillor or as waiting as member of parliament. Eh? My Musa say if you be independent candidate, like if I don't take him banner than dog. Eh? Who said the money they come out for the entire district? Where they not sabi you. You get it.
You get for ensure say you campaign na Congo Tongo you been there originally, you go na Ogu, you go Kuntolo, you go Duazak, all over the western area, urban district, because the entire district now one locality.
Independent. When I get work. Eh? You say you no want join the political party ne. You feel say get skank you want go team up for yourself for a kushe. Eh? Indi. It's like the political party they not got issue with the independent candidates. It's like this PR system for the independent candidate, and they tell you say you think say you popular, go try low see. Yes. Then they give the independent candidates and so you think say you popular, you think say you know how for car under the umbrella they are. I go try back. You the fet for don as councillor, you the fet for don waf. Don't waffle. You have to come on, don't waff. They go right up there in when they not sabi you. Because they go find votes. They in there first, then get them people they want. Hey! Hi! Okay. Let it go.
Well, that's
we have to say thanks to Radio Democracy. I believe say this program we only see now. You're able to get perfect understanding. Okay, almost. You don't almost get perfect understanding of the PR system. Then now one of the reasons why we can there. One of the reasons that we can there. For make you get understanding of what's in the go on. Now this country where we lack, where we all call Salon. I believe so you don't understand. Independent candidates. Abbas Jalo say indirectly, in feels say they don't exclude the independent candidates there. No, independent candidates, they say them popular. They go under nobody in political party umbrella. And they got team up for themselves. And say, okay. Let's handle Luna. Now see so. Now see so. But I am Salone. From more than they talk about the PR system, if you don't ever understand that, like how you don't understand that now, you be don't know say this stuff for just councillors them and the members of parliament. Yes, the district council chairperson them and the mayors then dynamics. Not so PR then they do. Okay. We are here. Welcome on board, friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thanks very much, Kule, for giving the platform. And thanks for talk with through. And thanks a lot to all the listeners and viewers them. Regarding this PR, don't they talk about story, don't they come out far? Proportional representation, they say they therefore get district blocked. For letting get fairness, that one they wouldn't bring. But you'll not be able to justify but see them give the real reason why actually this thing get for go. I mean just they summarize and say you will bring fairness. And more around that fairness, all man will get, all man will complain. But you talk of numbers and people and their behavior and how they get for do their addition. But these things from the word go, we don't detect see there is a problem of mathematics, the figures, how they work them. And because when we see when they bring them up, before you go even a court, where the court go decide, then we get an issue of boundaries and numbers between the censors who they're not being able to deal with from their decision. We INEC say they're not able to work on that particular census figures for some reason based on time, so that they're not able to do their maths. So then we'll decide now for use the other method. One of that, the PR system will work on other method of maths. Okay, we see it back and that process, they then go use some of the figures from the census because the numbers of the parliamentarian can change based on this particular government. So the number I think from 132 or 130 something, but there was a change from 130 something. Some figures change in the parliamentary seats. Because they use this proportion, we do not divide the census, or if not the other, let's say the number of the population and the districts. But then again, they divide them with the number of districts, and then get the population. Then they say they call them quotient. But the figure not being solid as one. So what they do, they say, well, let's go take the census. What we don't say we don't want to use, but let's just use that figure there, and then use the present number of the ministers, the way they don't increase the seat, the MPs, so we'll get with figure we want to the question. So they add the present census wouldn't do. I mean the recent census and they add them with the voter registration. So the number, there are two numbers that I wouldn't use now. They decide to forget the number wouldn't want for use for divide with the final number of MPs. So they don't use that one day. But the point's not been there. We hadn't decide for the independent candidate in figure. The only side when we talk about the independent candidates was see, and you one grain in it enough for himself. So in not get that people over for can put out for saying now you represent we, but you go deep and that one wouldn't it call so now that remainder, that highest remainder. But that highest remainder are very unfair side if we go into that pitch for explain. Because now as the independent candidates, in the only work on figures there, based on waiting left, and even waiting get for left, even if in get boku, then they take waiting get back, then they go get and the one they way they up. So you see the maths and the figures they don't begin to work out this year get for go, it look a bit difficult for them. So wherever they go now, then they change the figures. They will be on the big guess now, and they say this. They will get figure changing and pattern and formula. Then up to the last minute, we will get for bring a thing will be difficult because now some people then they try, but then they work on only on figures now. They're not working based on waiting. It will cause the social life or the psychological thing or the cost or the time. Or even the way we do the proportion now, say now by district, it will be wide range. So all that they are not be so look they say it will concern them. It does they work on math and up to now maths then they do. Even when they say Komoyanga, Goyanga, they don't want to look if it will cost the man of time. They don't want to look if it's popular. I think they just try for work out on the figure still. Because they don't go work the figure. If you get for Canada area, they don't see that lonely. It's never as an independent. So when they don't can work the figures, so they don't decide. For say, we not use the census, but the census we don't go use them as a figure for a division. We know they use as a number, an individual number. So this they bring them a problem now with the present one where they say that they do this, the other one that did that registration. So the voter registration and everything now, it don't come by addition and subtraction. The area again where we still want to go further a bit that the independent candidate in what they talk about when they do this remainder, because if at the 3 day when they do the proportion, the two now the one they win are the actual one then for party A and party B. So party A and party B, that's again then your own threshold, one at 11.9. Okay, so you now that 11.9 as individual. If you can't get that 80% who they talk about, if you divide them by that percentage you they want, then get and say, yeah, you don't first get the 11, so yeah, 1. But still you get a number way left again by the counting. So obviously then they want to use this number now for give way out to the top. Now you then call the highest remainder method. So the highest remainder method, not for saying that waiting and vote for the A and B. Now waiting and vote for the one when are the independent candidate, but because that one seat, the balance and go take and give the top. So now having the doubt when they argue that day when AY be Sunday, we Jamil will explain say the profits, the one when are the individual or the independent candidate go profit, it begin to doubt me when then they go take some of your own votes physically, then they add them. Now, what I say it's all about mathematics and then they work on now, not to do figures, and then maths and they adjust them as then they go for meet up with their own way where they want to come out. Most likely say, well, no, do something wrong. Or not just drive this motor wherever you go reach now, then we see you don't stop the fear London. So I'm not saying not to them method then we can do because when they do this ruling, now they the problem in there. Because the ruling are court, they don't really bring out this thing clear. But because of the one they will take the case there, then go put up and they say now kind of the controlling interest. That controlling interest say this the INEC or the commissioner or whatever they call on the boss at the INEC in not get right for go tell the president say let them do this PR system. So they say when I ain't go tell the president so that controlling interest. So they don't look at other areas for say, well, what he will benefit, not what he will benefit. That controlling interest, then the man said, go around, instead he come, he say, well, harmonious construction theory, for say, all man will agree, we not go pull one law, because na 38 to not don't bring, but to not remember, say, 32, in the electoral commission. So because of the electoral commission get the right 32, so that means not to control, they go control the president. So then get up for lose that side, they say, well, let them go ahead. Because everybody been holding on 38, now in the one they will not the one they will then the defendant them will come from because they say that the the parliament with some few judiciary and the INEC, so that they be like first and second accused. But the point is everybody been holding on. It was not fair enough, or but somehow then decide that based on the complaint who now care go say, well, this might get right for control. Well, if get right, they get right 32. Well, now they see the right, now in demand they use any moment now because the court we don't hold and say the black law and that other law they guarantee you for do this, for let you go ahead for decide because now you own right and that's what the constitution say. So whatever he do now, the court not go able to accept somebody get for go reverse and up on other side. That side they don't get okay, so now so you go they carry go now take go. But it all comes down to fairness, the purpose, who then people are they do this thing. If now deliberate, who then they say, okay, in the policy, we they do and deliberately follow, we don't do and for fitting, or then they do and for fitting, letting go work the way people expect. And because there is not the way people expect it. Now, idea no more, all the looks, no more, all man go get, then go get this. But where are the figures? Where they even at the partner, and here then they talk about. You forget the whole western area and western rural. So what about the other provinces? Then now you go talk, say, well, person they go Tinap. If the person not there, if you're not get candidates, So when you talk about fairness again, the for don't look see the people are they available. If they are they get candidates. So if they work on the math, now then they exempt the president for some reason. But the math it will reach a point wherein it will cause they only get for try to be transparent. But if they avoid transparency with some of the figures they wouldn't they get back, now India can cause problem more because if they transparent with the figures there, the people and get for the see what and they see and one day what they observe, then they show and say why we do this, why we do this. But if they just an assumption, and some more areas na round figures than they do. If you 8 point something and go say, well, make a round figure, we'll give this. So these are the areas they wouldn't get for look to say probability day, we say in the round figure, we say in the add, we say in the subtract, say we'll try to get what we need. So that during this process, we'll not go get people and we'll get for come up with different ideas. We'll get people that will be able to understand. Not everybody will be happy because the PRF itself again in different forms really. We know one of the pattern they know they practice so because they in different forms. The one when they give an example to other countries, then they are in different forms. You see, just like somebody they say, me they wear coats, me they wear this coat, they make with cotton, me they wear jackets or jeans. So these are the differences. Don't want to make it a bit different, Panentia, based on who you day. But based on who they, that thing for don't come in gradually. But if you don't count this time now, with the time don't they lapse now, so only hope say the figures then will be transparent. And the timeline will be efficient, and people then will see what then they do. But then they do a mass, then they do on the people and what they get for deal with them because now mandatory they don't get it. If they look what it will profit the people, then before they always look at that constitution, that section 37 will always talk about a referendum. Before they bring them here, let all man go put ballots and decide for see what the people and have to say. So if you know they do that one day, then they come with the law saying, I would get right, now your institution, and they can give a decision with policy them. You see the policy are not consistent. And when the policy and the law, the way they put in this law, not really consistent, now so people and they become confused. So I think they bring stress and people they know they listen. Then when you can now begin they say, well, I don't put laws, people know they obey them, and I so you get for be. So you find out, they look to the minds of the people like will effect. And the favor, that moment they look, and then you carry on. And then you leadership, it will come to another 10 years again of difficulty because you fail for be at that moment. They say, Lord, just solve this for a moment, they will go ahead. But I hope more this mathematics when they do so, they know we can do math for subtracting, then subtract themselves and come on at the same. Thank you very much. Let God help the nation and help people for decide things for the country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
Yeah, welcome, yes, sir. Yeah.
I want to say thanks to us friend for your submission today. You just join we will talk about the PR system. If you just come inside, you don't miss small. Because we don't explain a lot of people now want for blame the ECSL for the independent candidates them. At the comment section, but come on they say, with all waiting they hearing now, they nothing say if independent candidates be no beforehand, it go still go knock chest in one do the independent candidates then we. Well, it is what it is now. Can they pull out? Politics on kind of posting. They pull out to independent candidate. I want to see the independent candidates right now. Then they tell you say we don't fall down our water. Let us swim one thing. Yes, they don't fall down our water, so they just need for swim as independent candidate. Alpha, they try for reach you, but you know they go to. I don't know if he's still there or you don't left winner. Or they try for reach you, but only they get you. Or you don't put your banner down as independent candidate. Which one? Eh? Okay. Buba Destiny say, But the PR system, they know they discuss them for a while. The politicians, if I don't set across, if I don't set team them across, now the political party them, then they get a nice. Then they not worry you. Now independent candidates and they get issue now. And they get issue. Well, I open the phone line. You think you get something for ad? You get the opportunity now. Eh? I'd open the phone line. Okay, we don't get Alpha. Welcome on board, Alpha. Get the platform, sir.
Yes, Tripoli, thanks for having me. I want to say good evening, good morning to all the listeners all over the world. I hope I sound audible, right? Okay, good. I think me on take on this PR system and how they don't describe them now, or how ECSL don't take them. I think it's as if ECSL now that they plan themselves well for this PR system. Because if it's something that they planned for, but it's not at this time that they can begin to say now only for parliamentarians and then the councillors them. I don't know why they take their decisions. Then I think that one way for me don't make them clear to the political party. They say now this kind of we they plan for do or now we they do. But as we they go now, so that they keep the change things them. So for me, I make a post say I don't know why they change at this at the peak of the election, because it's simply a way for continue for make put people in confusion, because the clear information that we don't give it, they say the whole election system they go under PR. Now they don't go, they don't pull. Who knows? They might bring another changes the next 2 or 3 days. You see? So they really need to spell something out very clearly so that political parties then able to understand, and if they go out for synthesize the people they will know other than they say they educate the people them for. But if not, they keep the change. Now I make I say, and they make me they ask always they ask the question, because if you don't decide for go with a particular plan, it means that plan that you get a clear system in place for the plan. It's not as you go along and I tell you to go and make the plan go work well. If then someone advised the president for go with the PR system, that should have mean they've already got every system in place for a work with the PR. But if now then they readjust and they do structures them for make sure say the PR work, then I'm afraid even at the 11th hour at the peak of the election, they might readjust some things them back just for fit the system. And it should not work like that. See the referee where the ref match, you continue for readjust the game time, the game rules them, they work through. So for me, that I can say then they keep question for ask. Then they make they ask the question too much, because the fact remains if that then if now then they do the refereeing and then they readjust the policies them, I'm afraid other political parties then go they raise their voice. But again, a good way they don't come out like this. The only thing, let them not do other changes, because if they do other changes, well, we'll see what they come out of them. Because if you know say you want to use a system, make sure so you don't get the system in place before you're able for introduce them. But if you want to introduce them at the 11th hour at this point, then it means people will continue for ask question. The other thing again, this system, I always tell people, the PR system not friendly to independent candidates, no matter how they want for explaining it. Just like the analysis where you get AAA, and send one post, imagine and cancel one for stand. You need for Western area rural. So you get for campaign from Waterloo to Godrich, from Godrich or from Waterloo, the second phase from Waterloo to Regent, Gloucester, Leicester, all the mountain villages then they. Also you they pull money for do their campaign then they. If you want stand as independent council or anything a day. How you dey do that? You see, now make I say this PR system not friendly to independent candidates them. When you look at the percentage where they set, go back to the previous election. Almost for them political party then get 11%, 11.9%. Almost for them. So for me, I always get question with them people here because they plan they will get them when they in place when nine Sierra Leoneans they don't used to, they don't change them, they don't go to court they enforce them or don't give them the go ahead. It's going to be a lot of question. Now go against people. We country we not get well educated people and we boku. So there is a lot for the ECSL for do for sensitize people and how these votes in the go. Even we were educated, you need to be schooled for know how you vote. Because if they go put council or under PR, then parliamentarian under PR, and on one day the votes in the all they go, not to say that different dates them. And one day they all have voting system that they go on. So it's going to be a lot of, we need a lot of sensitization for ensure say people understand what they go vote for, not to just for go vote for party color. Me, the only thing that what me they see, people they think I say people party representation go there everywhere. I know they see that way. They don't limit the space for individuals there for participate in the political atmosphere in Sierra Leone. And for me, it's really not called for. And we don't make clear, I don't know why they decide for change them. I think that under my own take, we they pray that they're not going to bring new things them in place again, we go keep people them that pad out. And my own take for this day. Thank you very seriously.
Thank you very much, Alpha. Thanks to Alpha and us friend for their own contribution today. You ready to listen? You get the opportunity now for make we hear from you. But if I feel say we don't do well, in the next 5 minutes we go left here. I want to make you share this program with people them we feel say need for know about the PR system. We need for share with them. We self need for help out for make people understand within the PR system look like, within it get for be like, so that at the end of the day we go to pay attention for more important issues than somebody will not be understand everything about the PR. We can begin gobble unnecessarily. Eh? Okay. Yes, call louder the talk, please.
This now Abubakar, Uber Destiny, where they can follow people.
Yes, Destiny. You get 3 minutes. What's in your own contribution?
My own contribution towards this PR system, just that I believe say all politicians they are aware of the system. Each and every one of them, they don't do them. Privately, we then do them research them. We then know exactly how the PR system would be. My own fear now na the lane people like up country. That my own stability and call vote. Say you go tell them back other big time say PR system. Say now this not to buy adikali na ya indeo. Adikali get for go pong monkolenken for go campaign day. So you go don't put them by yakba. The system not can quick for me to explain to the people. For me, I blame the politicians then. Because there was a time where the team been in a parliament, we don't come on at parliament for can high court, for me they can approve them. And then no say anything we don't can high court and they approve them. And then send them back for don't make teams them, where they go up country, try for sensitize people and how the system get for go like. But then refuse for do that day. Even up to this dying minute, they will not see no political, we don't make move it for sensitize people like how the system get for go like and how the voting system get for go. They not happen it. And if this continue, the void they get for Bokuna one. Secondly, so man, they get for labor in labor go in vain. We go campaign, a limit itself na in area, you forget say the campaign are cut across in constituency and in district. Because councillor go say no more na me ward. We be in no say you get for good length and breadth for make it get that threshold of the get. We na that 4.5. Why the honorable back in back get for good up to in threshold we na that 11.9. 11.9%, not to picking population, no, and a very huge number you forget. We are in Central constituency, you say the population limit na just 4.5, 4.6. Then who say they go take that balance rate? We center you not friendly with that community who say it. So they take and say no more, it's easy for the political people away team up, but not to all political party people at back. Because we sabi some individuals then they team up on the political party in area ben side they can't team up, they no sabia. Then just they do no more because of this, they don't team up under this party. But this particular election with the council, most of the representatives they already team up under the party, then are from their own area then come up. And people are familiar with it now because they don't learn from them people within the key. At the end of the day, when they get the power, then they go, the community they left suffer. Even the community development from where they give them, they need to count another community before that and then reach themselves, the community left suffer. So this time people then don't get sense, they don't aware say now we won't pick in there with the foot. So if they can't be them picking the day now, then picking the day don't know say they go for cover the entire district to side and team up before they get that threshold then give them. They really get for art rending for the one that we don't stand. Then now them for don't buck up. Make them see now, make them forget about all alala between party no party, make all man do your own work. This you not get for blame, for they not get for blame. Napina. This then say all man go for one. At the end of the day, the votes kind they count. And if the help government back for save more money, this you not get that one off, you not get this, you not get that. If all political parties where they come, then continue with this, then sensitize people and make them understand where Salon no get for the waste money by election. This now something like waiting would say that referendum ba na similarity with that. A slight similarity there with that. Una go vote yes or no. So it's very easy for make Salon at a situation like this to get a system where you no go spend beaucoup money for election. And this government they spend up to 80% in this election. Even the census papers, government spend back beaucoup money. And they give the government credit on them things and then they take huge responsibility while we international partner then they spend less. So they find out say the government they get total control on everything they try for do. You no go able to dictate to them say na so una they do. Government they go according to how they want to make the country go. They good in one way and the other way back they not good because then they take the lane people unaware because they know they prepare. And I want to seize this opportunity for commend you, AAA, for the program where you put in the media, highly educated, highly sensitive. Like we already follow you, we always they learn a lot because what you put down today so and break it down, like make us say 90% of the people who follow you today don't understand exactly how the system look like, and then back we able communicate to 2-3 people in our society, why the communication will flow. If in a kind of with again a society where they transmit positive message and news na media, Salon no they ever get coerced, Salon no they ever get fracas. People are not going to lost their life miserably. Bien politicians the way them picking them they abroad they enjoy in greener pasture. Just because of always the media they mislead people and I make always people and they will lose their life. But like you can show now, you program they already put even on the road where they try for show with the entire view of Sierra Leone. All would they follow up. Always they count things the way educative. May God bless you for that. May God give you more energy. May God direct you the right way. Anybody who they try for come with anything for disrupt you, may God reveal that person there and may God direct you the right way. May God give you the energy. May God thank you per accident along the way. More we can go up the provinces then for go cover issues them, event them. You can try. More one time we go now village, you see the ride bike, they go now village, they show the corner there. I really be happy for you.
All right, thank you very
Go
much.
to follow up. Yeah, we go to follow up and we go to support you. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, brother.
Thanks to Buba. Yes, Umar, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Listen, man, a question I'm gonna get like ask you. What you the going to talk say the independent, let's say me, I grew up, I don't even know the constituency number again now usa come out. All what me know, me come out now Freetown East One. I don't know what in the constituency anymore, but I know say me na Freetown East One man. You know, so let's say candidate that the candidate who been getting back in the days, Cherno Maju. Let's say Cherno Maju na independent. It depend campaign of Freetown East One. So you they tell me say Cherno Maju for go all the way Usai Morado been there. Now Freetown West 2 for go campaign day.
Exactly. Exactly. As
Okay.
independent candidate. You know, constituency no they again, ward no they again. Constituency no
Okay.
day, ward no day. Now voter district 9 day. So the district like
Okay.
Freetown, you get urban, you get rural. Let's say the urban area from Orugu Bridge to Levuma Beach. Also, you for go as independent.
Okay. So what do they talk say when it go there because not a area down there.
Exactly.
The ballot box then where did they? Any provision there where if somebody did they will want vote for them. Wait for just in name no more they write how them thing and they put out. Then when then they count there, then go look say oh na Cherno Maju within a East One or na Cherno
No.
Maju.
The
Now
ballot
vote
paper
this.
now political parties, let's say now for Freetown, yeah? Now political parties
Right.
and independent political parties, the symbol and independent candidates then face them. For Freetown, I go they all over that side.
Wow.
So you don't understand now, eh?
No, I don't understand, but that's okay, my brother.
No, if you understand. You get to understand them. So you they say, okay, let's say before, what in Canada, then no say this area, now then people there, now then the votes there, let's just say constituency 111 ward 222. Now example would again now. Constituency 111 ward 222, then get them ballot paper. Where be say the councillors then we Didi, then face them go get for Didi.
Okay.
Right? Now so it did be before.
Right.
But now there is no constituency, there is no ward.
Right.
So the
Okay.
end waiting the people where they na bay. The paper where they get for vote for, the one where they up the hill and a Kuntolo, now the same paper they self get for use.
Okay.
Now the political parties
So-
them, their logo. Look, say for councillor, now the political parties then the logo. The political parties then get the names they then they submit to ECSL, to Electoral Commission. They get the names they submit. Where now by the threshold say okay, let's say this political party get 30% where they don't cut all thing. That means say it get 2 seats already, 2, because now 11.9. So the next 11.9 now they get them back. So they get 2. So according to the names they will submit to ECSL,
Right.
then get 2 names already where ECSL go put.
Okay.
You don't get that side.
I don't get that. So I don't get time for you know
Okay.
just look. So this is not like one pot business.
Exactly.
Oh man, this is confusing.
So you
Anyway.
let me say now that possible they talk so is 1 na day be day. Sometimes it's 1, you know go able gam, you know able gam 11.9%. That's even for parliamentary. You have to go fend that rest. You have to go all side to the other one in them area there. For go campaign they not sabi you. That is obvious. They don't know her. But now you have to go make yourself known as independent candidate.
Well, then basically, this independent parliamentarian, not again, no, this now almost not like president. You for campaign like president, therefore know you all over.
All over, exactly. That
They'll follow you
voting
all over the
district,
place.
the entire district, then for sabi you.
Oh boy. Okay, my brother. Thank you very much,
You're
sir.
welcome, sir. as time they go, we go to clarify and get more understanding on the PI system. Because for independent candidate, this is what they're going to face. Now, make us say, I want to see how the political parties them go just campaign as usual. Now, so then go campaign as usual. You deny campaign naya. You don't need for left now go no, because at the end of the day, now one pot count then they count. Then we don't submit the names them to ECSL. So out 100% votes here. 100% vote. Not so 100% vote. But 11.9% at the threshold. 11.9%. So if one political party gets waiting 50%, and don't get 4. I don't know why meaning I go 12. I don't know why they go 0.9. They not go anyway in ICSL. They know why they know what they do. Maybe that based on the seat numbers. Based on the seat numbers. So we'll go see. We'll go see how then they make them, because na proportional representative, not so. Eh? Where go the learn as they go? Yeah? We don't do we own part today for the PI system. Now you don't know, say, independent candidates get work. My Musa say go tell you cause you don't for drop the independent candidate banner. Eh? Make it go for Paramount Chief. Now chief them with the money. Eh? Independent candidate and again forget issue now. The political party then they do business as usual. Because the political parties get for submit their names and whatever. For make you be considered, remember this. For make you be considered, you get forget waiting 11.9%. No more ward, no more constituency. Then get for still count we can explain that. So in total, what do they look at now? What do you get for look at? For say all sign are the same representation we get for get? Are the same? Or no? Then get something back in the watch corner. We get for say no fit on no boku. So because on no boku na this one go get. Eh? Okay. Go there back tomorrow. Today on, the mayor of Freetown, Ivan Akisoya, he don't hand over. You see you saying Festus Scali, the chief administrator, you say that they dance? Yeah. Politics na salone, politics so. Yes, they dance. Better one back. It was a good handing over. It repeat and say, then go, let them follow all waiting inside this paper. Mama, not to because you talk and me say then go do am. Hey. Anyway, the hand over. Now you know see na social media. I don't know if anybody hand over back today. All man party, himself hand over. All right. We'll go there back tomorrow. So we'll go meet again tomorrow. Eh? Triple A they say. Tata? I see they never discuss Triple A. Oh. Eh? I don't know talk about Triple A there. Okay. I catch you when I talk about Triple A in the comment section, but wait. But na pangudo. Eh, that tatabu. Oh, enjoy the PI system and the independent candidate. If independent candidate can meet you, say a sponsor, will you? With what you don't land today. See then diaspora there, then I can get plan for sponsor people. Diaspora. If independent candidate can meet you, say make you sponsor her. You go sponsor her. He go turn this guy name. Basti na APC. Keep left, keep her for another day. If independent candidates come to say, me sure, this thing they see me way. The one that I don't talk to, they say it me way correct one. Ben you say no need for supporting the independent candidate anymore. The independent candidate come to say, they see this thing, na me way. The people they come meet me say, I go for this thing. No party independent, go for a no more. Say that for put money for me. Will you? And I don't forget to me. Now me get the void party. Yeah? All the void votes give a good to me. Lord Siba, if I not go get seat. I don't declare unceremoniously. See now me get the void party. Okay. Derek say, he just hope say the people can go win this time. Hopefully. I don't tell Tata Naya. I dey back na independent candidate around Campbell's Spa. I go back. Till we meet back tomorrow. Finally. Tata, yeah? Okay.